Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, hi. And yes, say is okay if you say so. Ah, yes. A-okay. And I feel pretty good right now. I just ate some biscuits and... I was gonna say biscuits and gravy, but no. It was biscuits, butter, and honey. Like, delicious dinner. Like, not the healthiest dinner, but it was tasty at the very, very least. And that's what matters. Yummy. I was semi-productive today. I was good. I finished another song recording. And yes, time to mix lives and change drinks. Definitely. But oh man. Like, I'm going through my games back and forth, so... Went from Fate. Then tomorrow's gonna be Sonic. Well, technically Knuckles, but you know what I mean? And next is gonna be Arknights. Woohoo! I forget, did I look at my phone earlier? I guess I didn't. I see an exclamation mark. The augmented eye. Jill, good for her. Kitamiki Encore. Concert announced by Lana Smithy. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kitamiki are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes. So be quick and secure the best spots. You can get tickets from the following retailers: Ticket Lord. No, I can't click on it. And Idol Hell. I can't click on that either. Sad. 4. More nanomachines. Jill, it's all a smokescreen to divert attention. New act proposes increased surveillance by Lana Smithy. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Why? Only minutes worth of true Kitamiki fans? Yeah, it should be seconds. Many people died during the protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses, Quincy said during a parliament meeting. We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use it at this point. How is it non-lethal if you can shut them down? We asked about the possible negative consequences. Quincy refused to make any further comments. Jill, I wish you knew more about wrestling. Sounds exciting. 66 American Kid returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match by Lana Smithy. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the opposing Giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American Kid surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. Aw yeah. Now I wish that Valhalla would have a collab with GFL 2 as well. Like, can't we just have the ones that were in GFL 1? This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves. 66 American Kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. And nothing here, I guess. Yeah, nothing for that. Or is this one new? Because the underwear one, yeah, I remember. It's worth watching through the collab event when I finish the game. Oh, I'm definitely willing. And I think I saw these ones. And there's nothing new here, I think. Yep. And now I guess I go to work. Thursday, December 22nd. Good evening.
Are you okay?
I feel like shit.
You sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home.
I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. I just love how Common Matter's automatically playing in the background. So I will come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out.
You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are all red and swollen.
Yeah, well, your hair is hairy.
Yes, it is.
Who's the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses?
It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember?
Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Oh yeah, speaking of Arknights, I ended up summoning a copy of Lemon and 2 copies of Apple Pie, so woohoo! This banner was so much nicer than Monster's banner. Gosh darn it, I did not summon Monster. It's because I didn't have a Monster as an offering. I had all sorts of other energy drinks, except for Monster those few weeks. So that's on me.
Why don't you go home, Jill? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit.
My ex-girlfriend died, and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender strapped for cash that distanced herself from her loved ones for no reason other than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all that away to be here, so I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all that behind. This is why...
See, you're starting to sound like a broken record.
Oh, leave her be. I'd rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jel? I feel like shit eating a piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanobes look down to me in disgust, knowing that they're far superior. You're spirited, that's good. Where's the mutt?
Working with CIRA. At CIRA.
I know what I said. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here, she's surrounded by people that care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as 4 might be, he's still just a cat.
Then why not have Jill stay, but not serve anyone today?
What part of I won't leave didn't you understand? I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing.
Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client?
That's why you're here, Gillian. Pliskin.
Who?
Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. I'll take hug. Boss already left. No hug. So for the missing songs that are over here, do I just buy them from the store later on? Because it's kind of bothering me how I only have 1 song for page 3. Like, oh my goodness. It is haunting me. It's driving me wild. Umemoto. I need more. Okay, I'm just gonna do 1 of each for now. Okay, some you can buy and some you unlock. How have I not gotten anything else for page 3 at this point? Like, sheesh. And yeah, at least Boss has our back, that's good. At the very, very, very least. And there. Ready.
Oh. You ready to put on music? This is gonna be an interesting day.
The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside, never mind.
Oh, hell no.
2 songs in New Game Plus, most songs in regular shop. 1 song given by a certain streaming individual. Oh, hell no.
We meet again, bartender.
Virgilio. What can I get you?
Today, a luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus.
First thing!
So I want something octopus-like.
Ah.
Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing?
I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being.
I'm not following.
Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help.
Fine then, I want a sparkle star. S-P-A-R. R. Cool. Star.
Well, I got him to say, right? A sparkle star for the... Sparkle star. Sparkle star. Sparkle star. Sparkle star. Okay, so age and mix. So aged 1, 2, 1. You know, he gets no karmatrine. None for you, dude. Ta-da! Spark star. See? Was it that hard?
Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having the time of the month or something?
No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, and self-hate, and... On second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess.
I get those too, you know. Periods.
You do?
Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved to my enlightenment.
And here I was thinking you get to say something serious for once.
Are you implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice...
Whatever, it's not like it'll help.
You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please take measures against it instead of sulking so much.
Wow, he's saying something decent for once. I'll be damned, that actually sounded half sensible. And here was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic.
Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too.
Really? What story?
I would rather not tell.
Figures. You want anything else?
Have you ever seen how the... a bad touch.
Bad touch, whatever. At least he said it. Makes my life a little bit easier. Okay, bad touch. A classy drink, the bad touch. Okay, so on the rocks and mix. So ice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And mixed. Oh, I did not do that properly. Oops, my bad. That really is a bad touch. Haha. I did not mix long enough. Oopsies. Okay, and now again. I have ice, and now mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Bad touch. Here.
Yeah, I guess this is the one.
Hello, hello. Mmm, avocado chili juice, delicious. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I'd apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years.
Bartender, you're making lots of faces there.
Pride? Fear? What kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore? I can't even fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can't I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling held me.
Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now.
Hey, Jill. Eh? Oh, thank God, a normal person.
Whoa! Oh, mommy!
No, I don't have kids. still more normal than this twat. How are you feeling, Say? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue.
What happened to you?
Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. Hello, hello. Do you want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you?
Such a change in tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything.
Let's make a beer. Beer, please. Alrighty. I'm a pro at making beer. I kinda wanna make a big beer, but I shouldn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Here. Yay! Let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So did something happen to you? I'm fine, nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. Haha. When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh! Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe. Are you alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I know, right? This game has a nice art style. And yeah, he's feeling shy now. He's scared. I'm at a loss as what to do here. Sorry. Heh. Wanna hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh.
Well, ladies, I'm leaving.
Virgilio?
Yeah?
You were just sitting with a Valkyrie.
Really? Splendid! This will make a good entry into my poems blog.
I feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes. No, I mean... You could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I just keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh well, it might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So, what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me real hard. It hurt. She said, "That's you making me worried and not listening to me." And then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with that. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. Someone whom I said some mean things to passed away before I could ever see her again. Boop boop. Does that work? Yeah, sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, I just... Calm down, I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything, and that's kind of fine. Ooh, yay that your sickness is almost gone, woohoo! My tummy's happy right now. I had some biscuits with honey and butter. Yum. Gotta love a nice sweet treat. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago.
Oh yeah, she has chronic Shiro syndrome.
Oh no. You're a good person, Say. No, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. You can always order another drink. Oh yeah, that. Let's do that. Give me something cold, please.
Alright.
What do I give her? Let's give Say something with ice. A lot of things are with ice, but what does she want specifically? Okay, anything? You sure? Anything? Or anything on the rocks? Oh man, I should have offered some to Kyobi as an offering for summoning. Oh well, missed opportunity. Okay, but anything. I kinda wanna make her get the most expensive item that's with ice. Okay, that's 250 on the rocks and mixed. Okay, anything more? 230 on the rocks. On the rocks, 280. Okay, cobalt. The cobalt velvet is 280. It's the most expensive one so far. Okay. On the rocks, 250. No. 180, no. Ooh, 320. Okay, 320 is more expensive, so I'm leaning towards Piano Man. Yeah, Piano Man is the most expensive one so far. Anything else? Okay, yeah, Piano Man then. If it's anything on the rocks, then perfect. I need the money. So, Piano Man it is. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Ooh! Gunfire Reborn added a character I probably like. He's a lion guy who can go into rage mode and just punch for the rest of the game. I love that! Oh, that is a great character. He's perfect! And okay, making sure I got the right ingredients. 2, 3, 5, 5, 3. Ice and mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Piano Man. Here. It's pretty cold outside though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. Poor Say. I love I say I love hot drinks, but I always let them cool down because my tongue is sensitive to heat. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? Nope, people have told me my voice is pretty nasty actually. But they've also told me that I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica? Oh, Stay and Stella from the GFL collab. They dress up as each other. That's adorable. I needed something to do some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica's a lot smaller than a tuba. Yeah, wanna play this gun game? Only if I can just punch everything. Well, it's a 4 days ago, you're in luck. Perfect. And I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin, right until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things that you don't forget easily. Why do you stop? I don't know, one day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me and cooking. That, and almost burning my place up. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm gonna take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. I hope Stella's alright. Oh no. Okay, wait. Oops. Back. It's now safe to keep playing. Stella and Say make me a bit jealous. But I'm happy for Stella and Say. Even if they make me jealous. Like, good for them being so cute together. Must be nice. Everything will be okay. Woohoo! Drive me wild. Every day is night. I'm back.
Looks like you've calmed down.
I still feel like kicking myself. Make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say helps a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she?
I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something.
The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is a broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with a 2 centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more, and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Hello, Gel. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard. And that's Buster, pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. How did that happen? We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to a stump. Nothing wrong with that. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. A brantini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. One big brantini for Stella. That's easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my goodness, so much Adelheid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and thank you for the hug. Now 2 Carmetrine, 1, 2, aged. Okay, this is all doubled, yes. And now mix. 5, 6, done. Brantini. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever try to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know? You might as well call a place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you to do something? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times. She started showing up more and more, and that was it. Ahem. My father told me that when I was 5. I kept insisting on going to a real kids' park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one Say happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. So you two have known each other for most of your lives? I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? That is adorable. Wow. No reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. Yes, as opposed to a fake kid park with fake kids running around. An item? What kind of item? A couple say. Oh, an item. Ah, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize for sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Joe? Childhood friends? Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. I understand. What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind to eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Brr. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting though, he was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Ooh. Hey Joe, what's this Bloom Light? A spicy drink. Tastes nice at the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one too. On it. 2 Bloom Lights for the girls. Spicy, promo, and bland. Still funny how it's spicy and bland. Like how? How is it even a thing? Like dang. It's funny though. I'll do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, age. And on the rocks. Okay. Tastes like hardwood and sadness. Oh no. Okay, I got everything, so let me just mix this first one. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Rocks. Aged. And mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Okay. Phew. Yeah, there's no taste, just hot pain. That was me with the 1-chip challenge. I was so upset. Because I like spicy food, depending. I would say I love spicy food, but that changed with the 1-chip challenge because the flavor was not there for me. It just tasted like pain. Here. I don't know, I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand. The third one? Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's yon dimming the light? Huh. I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that and that she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing. She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment that she went through as a white knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every white knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, the bank was hell, and poor C is still paying for it. Yeah, I like spicy food, but there has to be flavor. If someone asks, what's it taste like? All I can say is spicy. All I can say is spicy, it was not good, for reals. Like, sheesh. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who were identified as former members. Ooh! That'd actually be a fun watch-along for To Be Hero X. We should do that. And adding the themes to the watch-along too, because that'd be perfect. It's unfair, you know. Among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals, Sei was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. It paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the god's favor, I think. But you know, all that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Sei wounded asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she's finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Like, I felt so useful to her. I was happy seeing her like that, and I slapped her. And then I apologized. Maybe. Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows, maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come say, let's get hamburgers and go home. Well, yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again.
Feeling better?
No, I just don't weak of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit.
Little steps, I guess.
Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. I was afraid I mixed up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. Haven't seen Kim in a while. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Let's give a sunshine cloud to Kim. Long time no see, Kim. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'll give her 1 Karmatrine. Rocks and blended. Okay, Sun Cloud. Here. Thanks. So, how's work on the web paper? Oh, I quit. What? Yep, I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower and told him I quit. Why'd you do that? Well, after I got drunk and overslept, I missed some assignments. My supervisor yelled at me for being late. I got the mandatory bullying. So at some point, I just kind of snapped and said that I didn't have to put up with that. So I quit. Ah, I see. Sorry again about that, by the way. Oh, don't worry, I should be the one apologizing. Lashing out like that the next day and all. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts. Even if you do what you want, you'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being here, or being there. I feel... free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can find something I care about. I will return to the augmented eye, but I still could pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in... well, never. Ahem. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you gonna do, and all that? But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know, bubbly or something. Something big and bubbly, huh? Big beer? Or can I give her something more expensive? I want to give her the most expensive bubbly drink. Beer is an option. 200. Frothy water, 150. Cobalt velvet, 280. Oh my! Big beer in honor of her former boss is tempting. But can I give her something super expensive? Fringe Weaver, 260. Okay. Cobalt Velvet is the most expensive one. It's not scamming. She asked for a bubbly drink. She didn't say what kind. I could give her frothy water for an option. Which sounds terrible. Frothy water. But not cobalt velvet. So let's see. On the rocks and mixed. Because I know if I mix it for too little, it fails too. So I gotta mix it a decent amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, done. Here, girl, you want something big and bubbly. Yeah, why does it say Fringe Weaver? I'm going for Cobalt. I feel like it's better too. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. It also killed things inside you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Oh, Dodger knows how to play the piano? Nice. Huh. I guess I'll try just like instantly mixing then. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you, I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom, a little pause to stop and take a breather. Oh, you can just press it for any amount of time. I'll do it fast then. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me something. Something? Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. She asked for, something, literally. What can I give her as something? Is it literally just gonna be something? Does it matter? I feel like it matters, but at the same time it doesn't matter. I want to give her the most expensive drink. I want to just buy stuff at the store, that's why. I need to be able to afford rent, too. Everything is too expensive in life. Like, what is something? What is something? Oh, an expensive bottle drink I can bring out. But how much are my bottle drinks? Oh, everything's at 500 or 600, I mean. Ooh! So I can! Okay, you know, I like that. Something. Rum, Grandpa Booze, Mulan tea, spiced tea, or fedora. With perfume and a plum. Spiced tea. I'm gonna give her some tea. Here, girl, take this. Yummy. This would be an option to give her Flaming Moai. Okay, so if I don't have to give her another one of those, Mulan tea it is. Ta-da! Or you know, fine, I'll give her rum. Ta-da! Rum, please. Here. Thanks. I feel like I asked something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. Mulan! What are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like, I can do whatever I want, study whatever I like, work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works under that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks, I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Jill. Please come again.
You should take some of that advice for yourself.
I know.
Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest.
Yeah. Honey! Dorothy, sorry, we're just closing. I know, I came for you! For me? Why are you hugging me?
I paid her to do that.
Oh my goodness, thank you, boss! I love that. Night long. Thank you, boss. Come again?
To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side.
What do you hope to accomplish with that? Yeah, to accomplish with that?
Well, at first, it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. You calmed down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs, many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time, now we're playing by my rules.
Please take care of me.
Mistakes 0, commission 30%. Today's payment $537.
Treat yourself. Buy something nice for you and Dorothy. The $8,000 I need for my electricity bill, though. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day.
4. Who is it, Lilim?
Jill, a very good friend.
How much is a Christmas tree? Oh no.
Mega Christmas tree. Oh, $1,350. And ooh, Rizadell's good at math. Like prodigy levels. Oh, nice. I have enough for my rent still, but oh, just barely, it feels like, kind of, sort of. Yeah, I blame the camel tech as well. I really blame it. I say as I kind of want to have like a fancier thing, but it's expensive. Look how expensive everything is. Should I do it? The hugging Dorothy is leading the Trailblazer does to the hurts of puppets we get when we beat the simulated universe. Man, look at how expensive Rad is. Why is Rad so pricey? I can't even afford Rad.
No.
And now look at some new articles. Okay, so... Nope, that's a... Okay, yes, the only new one's the top one. Monster Girlfriend Chirari. War sounds fun. Joe, it's for the nerds. Can't stop playing this game. Gorgeous graphics. Innovative and addictive battle system. Fun dating minigames. Cute girls. That fucking music. Is this the goat? Dunno. Do you like the goat, girl? Heh. I'm gonna marry a goat. It's an alright game. 8 out of 10 at most. Shit game. No, it's a shitty game for idiotic waifu bots like you. I wish this waifu equals bad game name would die. It's a stupid game pandering to idiots. What's there to discuss? Are we being rated by normies? Normies? Fuck off. Fun things are fun. You're not allowed to have fun with video games. This thread is closed. Well? The augmented eye. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Or spooky, Jill, or a bluff. By Lana Smithy. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilim across the city have been receiving strange transmissions with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The contents are not clear, as most of the Lilim can't remember exactly what they had heard, but the most mysterious thing of all is perhaps the fact that the Lilim could not record any of these messages while they were broadcasted. It was almost as if something had blocked the Lilim from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilim, the mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. Is Kira Miki the biggest pop idol in history? Jill, Nacho, Dog, Don't Tell Me. By Lana Smithy. The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilim being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as human because they're immortal and such, cannot really understand what it's like to be alive, but most of the Kira Miki fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilim people are insane. To me, Miki knows more about life than I do, and I'm older than this damn city. Richard Show 55 told the Augmented Eye during a fan gathering. I'm with Richard, added Nacho 6. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated with the way she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. Quincy studies the possibility of allowing imports by Lana Smithy. Joe, so you decided to not steal all the city's funds? Good. By Lana Smithy. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient, with an import rate of only 0.8%. However, that might change due to the recent shortages across the city. Prime Minister Quincy revealed that this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. We won't lift the currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way, we can secure essential items at affordable prices. Quincy told AE, some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising news given that the Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. Wonderful. And now to save. And I guess I'll go to work now. Friday, December 23rd. Good evening.
Aw, hey. How are you feeling?
A little more soft and warm.
Come again?
You heard me.
So on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you?
A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself and I'm still sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself.
Sorta. Kinda.
So, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go, and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said, enough to pay for this soda I'm having is fine.
How did you get her number?
I have contacts.
Right.
Anyway, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know, you hear? Thanks. Boss, give me a hug.
I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you'd want. If you need a bartender, let me know though.
Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. Okay, now for music. New music. Let's see. Dorothy's adorable. You know, I'm just gonna keep on playing Everything Will Be Okay. 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 Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Heh, it's nice to hear that again.
Did you say something?
Did I?
Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, it's you guys.
Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here.
Aren't you a part-timer here or something?
My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr.
Boss, I'm taking my break. I noticed it earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Shit. So what brings you here today?
I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at.
Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday?
Oh, it's you! Dana! Soldier, why did you tell me that you were working for Dana? No, it's not Dana. That's just Jay.
So I'm guessing you're part of this whole CRA thing.
Part of it? I founded it! Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here, we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We create our own heaven on earth.
And do you take corgis only?
Do I look like one of those say four bitches? Of course not! I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are of the same species as I.
Sad thing is, I take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything?
I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff.
You sure?
Did I stutter?
Alright. A manly drink for the dog. Maybe I should just give him something bitter. Does it matter what I give him? Because I'll give him something manly and bitter. Mark of NPCs be like, well, this is manly and sour, so... Manly? Bitter, manly, burning. Bitter, girly, soft. Wait, I thought I did manly earlier. Bitter, manly, strong. Wait, if I want achievement, there's an option? Wait, what's achievement? Is it a good one? What's the recommendation? What bitter, manly drink should I give him? Because if I can get achievement, great. Oh, crevice spike? Will it still count though? Because he said, I mean, we're saying something bitter, but he said manly, so is that good then? I'm assuming it doesn't ruin my ending? If I give him a crevice spike? Like if it's fine, then I'll start making it. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be okay. I'll give him one Karmatrine. And I'll start blending. Alrighty. And done. Okay, you only need the manly part. And it's the one drink that is never ordered in the game, dang. Here.
Yes, this is just what I wanted. Blech! This tastes worse than my own butt!
Hey, you asked for it.
This is a really nice place, you know. You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks. Does he really get paid? Your efforts to keep CRA afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better.
I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that?
We have more urgent matters at hand though, like the fact that we don't have enough balls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have? You fool! Every dog has a right to have his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying?
Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck that and is spending all her money like water. Sheesh! I mean, with the bar closing and all that. But many have enjoyed the boxes more than they do the balls.
That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes? Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together? Tied together? Don't be silly.
Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman.
This world is filled with all sorts of recursive madness, you know. Doctors consult doctors, boxes come in boxes, bottles come in bottles. Ooh, was expected from you, boss.
Wait, that theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks.
So tomorrow, you're gonna check for the people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes sir.
Except that to boss, a good steak is more valuable than money.
Wait, what if they come with foil?
Bruce and Strauss had to be taken into the vet because he ate the foil. A piece of cheese came in. Mmm, yum. He get boxes at work all the time and they're all tight.
Courteous, you're right. We need a contingency plan.
Besides, boss is not the type to scam people, let alone a dog.
I wonder if we can strike a deal with a vet those Sephora bastards have. She's always so nice with us.
I know, her smile is so cute too.
So it's better that we vet for a vet? Yes. Put that on the list.
Nacho. Oh yeah, I forgot she knew that dog. Are you staying for a while?
I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run.
Great, Gil can go with you.
I can.
You will.
I'll still get paid for today, right?
That depends on Nacho's evaluation.
Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going.
Huh. Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. Just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office.
Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too.
Yeah. So, you having anything? Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby, await orders. Okay. Shit, I missed a chance to ask how, or if he even gets paid with money. Man, I sure need to get wasted. I fail to see how getting wasted will make you feel Shiba! For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap. We just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Jel. Give me a beer, will you? Gotcha. Does Steel want anything?
Okay, roll. Sir, yes, sir. So cute.
He's fine. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Beer for Betty. I could make it big for the heck of it. I'm gonna make it big, then. She's gonna get a big beer. Why not? Just for the heck of it, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I can just mix it for any amount, I'm just gonna do it quickly then. 1 done. Nope, it failed. That was not mixed enough. Unless I did it too fast, like just maybe it needs at least 1 mix. If not, oop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, let me just let it move at least 5 to 6 times, and then I'm happy. Then it's good. Then it's not gonna fail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Success! Big beer. And serve. Oh, it's because I didn't double the karma tree the first time. Let me do it again. Wait. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. Oh yeah. I can just let it mix one time. One and done. Big beer, please. Here, let's make it special. Yeah. Cheers. Hey Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer in cans in my apartment is becoming a problem actually. I had this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with them if you're interested. No thanks, the last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. So, how are things up at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring things up, for better or for worse. For worse? She's, like a rabbit. An overly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest of things. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. It doesn't have to be the person she's speaking with, even. It's no problem in the company, but the other day, we went out together and holy shit! Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard not to offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard.
You don't help either. You randomly yell, what did you say? Whenever she's within earshot distance.
Well, yeah. It's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Like a rabbit.
It raises up the question of whether she's really like that. Or if you're the one making her worry of anything she says.
Well, why don't we test that?
How?
You go out with her.
Why?
To test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like I can say no, you know? I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me.
Even if you're right, you have quite the fixation on that girl.
She's fun.
Fun how?
She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable.
How is that any good?
She's cute and her reactions are cute.
But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me.
Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then.
No, that's not the problem.
It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog?
He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was...
Say, this Laura girl. Do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as co-workers at the very least. What kind of girl is she, aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing? Slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, but she does a great job, but it's unnerving.
She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building though. She's more like a freelancer.
Why is she here then? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple.
That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay, bad example.
May I say something?
By all means.
If the Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person, Lilim, a more assertive partner? Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy.
She's right though. Sharing interest and being compatible are totally different things.
But then you'd be underestimating the power of love. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or for worse. Who knows, maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her.
Or she'll drive me nuts.
I guess that's a possibility too.
Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together?
Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try to eat her out there. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight.
So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Kekomon would barf. Why not see if she likes you and... You already tried to hit on her, didn't you?
You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not into girls.
How did you find out?
I asked her directly.
Of course you did.
She seemed, giddy afterward, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird.
Okay, enough of Laura for a night.
That...
Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof, please.
Party pooper. Let's get a drink then.
Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please.
Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. Let's make a bloom light and one fringe weaver. Okay, that's easy enough. Okay. Bloom light first. So rocks and mix, so rocks. Aged. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Mix. Ta-da! Next. So it's gonna be the fringe weaver. Fringe weaver. 1. Aged. And 9 karma tree. Oh my god, it's so strong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mixed. 1, 2, 3, done. And serve. Here you go.
I wonder why it's called a bloom light.
Seems it was first developed at some video games event. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems that company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark? Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of relationship, Joe? In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So you were one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more... what's the word?
Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis.
Hey.
I'm just quoting you.
But yeah, I think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place.
How is it bad?
We'd all go in protests. We'd start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I'd find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad, and not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group, only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people.
You seriously never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame for what you did on the past relationships.
Whatever. Where's the other guy, by the way?
He had to escort one of the dogs outside.
Figures.
Oh yeah. The one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Sephora toy company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something.
Why didn't he do it then?
I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you?
The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting depth. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Or at least I think we're paying him. I'm not completely certain we do. Will you get anything else? Well...
We're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story.
Fine. Let's go then. See you, Joe.
Bye.
Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper.
You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking.
Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. Alright. Save. Break. Back. Go. It's now safe to keep playing. No dogs in sight. See, look, everything will be okay worked. And now that everything's okay, I can choose something else. Good health. Wee. Dusk. And... ta-da! Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey there, Alma. Haven't seen you in a while, Alma. She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer up. Let's try to cheer Alma up. She might like classy drinks, but what she really likes... Oh no, what does she want? Alma, what would you like, Alma? Oh no! I'm not sure what to give her. I want to make her happy. How do I make Alma happy? Me don't know. Me need help. What does she like? Help, please. Alma. Was it a bad touch? Does she like bad touches? I'm gonna guess bad touch. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. So gosh darn it. Quiz, do you remember her favorite drink? Like, let me just click at them at random. Oh, Brantini. Close enough. It's like one below bad touch. Okay, Brantini it is then. Oh, this also unlocks her ending perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1. Aged, mixed. Done. Brantini it is. Hey. And this? It's on me, drink, so you at least change your expression. Why did you say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? Heh. So, how is it? A Brantini, so you do pay attention to what I ask for. You have quite the fixation with Brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, wanna hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate, just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. What is this? It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mom. But the highlight was him ordering a Brantini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was a pleasure. He too said that it suited me somehow. Oh? Yeah! Oh my goodness! So thoughtful! I do pay attention, totally! Oh? Ever since that day, he's called me Brantini girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So, why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly. My grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. Yeah, why are you telling me this? So, what is it? Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that is old news. I mean, this is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Joe, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my stored steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So go ahead, unwind all your worries on me. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so, remember my sister Diana? The one that got separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea how she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to offer or to do after retirement. Huh. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. What? Hello? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot steamy nights and then left. Well... Huh, you reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For that last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such a sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Ava are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some space. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So we're in a car and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just... exploded. First, I started ranting about how her kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I started scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care for children. I told her that she's in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Ava and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore! Poor Alma. Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I could help? He just did. Eh? I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom, your daughter is a slut. I just need to get all this stuff off my chest, you know? Well, from what I can see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Nah, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. I love that. Dang, Dad. Kidding. Aww. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs gene was Ava. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Oh no! Good luck, Alma. Any good genes you got from your family, Joe? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her, somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? What if I have a Sudden bursts where I want to live my life and end up like that. What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is an indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah. Imagine getting married that fast. Reminds me of a Zenless meme. With this petite character who tries to be confident, but she sees a guy with a huge chest and just gives up. No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey, am I lying? No, but there are things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? Give me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright. I'ma ask for something cold and with alcohol. Wow, so descriptive. What does she want? Cold and with alcohol, does it matter? Cold. What should I give her? Like, there was the expensive-ish one that was on ice, I remember. Like 300 something, I think? Let me just scroll a bit until I get to something that's like 300 something. Yeah, that was it. Piano Man. It's cold and it has alcohol. Can I give her that? Does it matter? I'm gonna start making it. Until I'm told otherwise. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, does it matter? Would have been another flaming Moai moment. Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna just make all the money I can. Cause rent is expensive. Okay, there. 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, mixed. Piano Man. Here you go. Thanks, I need to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So you said you felt shitty the last couple of days. Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on, you heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You wanna come? Sure, something tells me this mega Christmas is gonna be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Hello, hello? Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Joe, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. I like wings. Really? I like breast better. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs, and a lot less messy. You silly girls. Boss? You're there talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best part are the wings. Yeah, boss, you know how it is, boss. Boss, what's that? Spicy chicken wings. Even better! Oh my goodness, boss, you're the greatest. Boss, where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken, the shop 2 blocks from here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because... Thought as much. Yo. Armitage. Alma. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up, but it'd be cooked otherwise. Great. I expect you're here by I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back to my office. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got a mixed up order, and that's why she left them here. She usually orders stronger stuff? I found buckets that make my throat itch just by being near them. Oh. Say, Joe, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's so good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. What about you? I like them well-dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they shouldn't catch my eye. Some muscles always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And you're still single. That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turn out to be spicy. What do I get you? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay. Let's give her something to get over the spiciness of the wings. Oh my goodness! Can I just give her anything? Can I give her a bottle drink? Can I give her some spiced tea to get rid of her spicy food? Could I give her a fedora with perfume and a plum? Or do I have to give her something icy? Or sweet? Because if I can just give her something from bottled, I'm gonna give her bottle. Unfortunately, we don't got no milk here. We only have sweet drinks, bitter drinks, sour drinks, spicy drinks, bubbly drinks, and bottle drinks. I wonder what's gonna be here. In top left. Wait, guide suggests piano woman? So I have to give her one of these? I can't just give her a bottle drink? Oh, I want to get more money. But if it says to do piano woman, I guess I can do that for her. Sweet, promo, and happy. I'll start making it. Man. I was hoping to make bank. Right before Christmas, but no. I'm being good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Aged and mixed. I'll do it if the guide says to do it, and no bottle drink for me. Would have been nice. Oh well. Okay, I'll do it. Yeah. P woman. Here. Phew, it helped. Thanks. Alright, so, next question. What kind of girl do you like? Carbonation and spice is bad? I didn't know that. You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but... Nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you... Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white, like your boss? You were just setting me up for the comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with a bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too, and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment. I wouldn't ever let you go. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you're feeling shitty these last days? What? That... I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill. You've heard my problems so many times, now I want to help you. Come on, come here. Eh? I told you to sit here, come on. What? What are you... Alright then. No, I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay then, I move this here. Click. Click here and... Now it works for you, for me, and the dog in the Hawaiian shirt. Thanks. Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right. And how did you even manage to? Oh yeah, hacker, right. I know it said arisu. So hello, Alice. Yep. Now we change roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? You know, she's Alice Rabbit. I'm fine with it. It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then, it's something that goes back to my college years. Well, it's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Burning my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave more credits. I really liked her, and after some time, I found out she liked me too. Oh ho ho! We started going out. I met all of her family even, and... You want a drink? What? A drink. Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush then. You can't mess that up. Right. Jill asked for sugar rush. Now, how did this thing work again? Welcome back, Alma. Okay, sugar rush. 1, 2, 1. I'll give her 1 Karmatrine. Actually, no Karmatrine. We're working technically. Sugar rush. Take this. Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. Humph. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know? People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. We're still on shift, so we can't do that. You're obviously cute. You've obviously never been to a cat bar then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on and on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about 1.5 years of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that, so I was just standing there, and satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized that I'd only gone through the motions day after day, from high school to graduating. Me! I felt like whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. By that point, I stopped and realized I needed a breather or something. Did I ever like the career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. So a couple of months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that 1.5 years. What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Laura. She freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things. I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house. And I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry, I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not just because of that. Eh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection, a heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. And I just can't stop thinking about it, wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true that she had that for a long time, why did she tell me that she was sick when we were together? I don't know, I just feel like all kinds of failure. Jill. And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yes, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all that, but she's just a kid for fuck's sake. She lost the sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride? Fear? A stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever, truly forever. I'm such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you get me a big beer here? Coming right up. A big beer, big beer, big beer. What makes a big beer in this thing? Boob tender. Okay, big beer. I guess we're getting drunk now. I didn't have to hold back early when making my drink. I could have made something fancy for myself. Oh well. Ta-da! Beer. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC-issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Ooh. Hey Jill, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stressed was my default state. So, just like you're behaving right now. Shut up, I was worse. Can't picture that. Don't, it's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time, I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All the variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person, I just wanted to apologize. And now, you know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Oh? Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remembered a night we spent in a club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. She said, if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh. Interesting. Are you okay? For some value of okay, yeah. It's just... I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just need someone to tell all this to, and you're the one. You volunteered yourself, you insisted on listening to me. You stood there, listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person, that I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but... I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client. But I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least, your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Aww. Jill, are you dying? Shut up, I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's just... Get that, Alma. Oh my goodness, if someone's acting like super nice to me all of a sudden, I'm just like, are you okay? Is your health alright? This feels like a death flag. A death speech in a game. Or a show. You okay? So I understand Alma, where she's coming from. Sorry, it's It's weird for you to get so sappy. Well, I just realized that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost, and if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll follow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. I hate it. Hate it. That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Fine. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted though. Hey. Yeah? I mean it, you know. Thanks for everything today. Silly Joe, you listen to my problems and listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget, did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly. They're your parents. They'll live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. And we never saw her again. Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier, that's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, boss, about those chicken wings. Fucking idiots with a spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana. We don't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Call the manager. Boss? Cherished Titty Hacker. She's a good friend. Ah, yes. Thank you, Titty Hacker. You the bestest. Okay, 8,000. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind and now she'll focus on work with no problem. Yay, woohoo! Have a nice day, everyone! Oh, my money! $3,000 left. Well, at least I don't gotta buy anything today, but I still wanna buy stuff. But no. Bill paid. For didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? I'm gonna look at the shop first. What else is in here that I can buy? I still want to meet the staff. But it's too expensive to buy the thingy. Because I need the computer. That's 1,500. And 300. Actually, no, I could afford it. I could afford it. I'll think about it for now. Time to check my phone. Okay, Grand Slam Fighters. Amazing how I know all the words and yet I understand nothing. Grand Slam Fighters. Is anyone into wrestling here? I became a huge fan of GSF very recently. It's a really solid product, IMO. Much better than the E. I like the match quality, but I wish they gave importance to the mid-card. Are they still forcing a 66 American kid into the main event? Yup, he's going to face Yusuke at the Dome show. Why don't they just push the great DK instead? He's much more talented than 66. Because American kid actually moves. Mert, unlike your indie darling. I wanna marry Yusuke. Ooh. Next day has a few quiz drinks and our first guest/secret character. Oh, fun! Who's hyped for the Women's Championship? That one should be the main event, not the turd we're getting instead. 66 is pretty good, just watch some of his work in Japan. Everyone tells me 66 was better in Japan, but all I see is locks and arm bars. Nothing that impressive.
Wrestling is fake.
This thread is closed. Ayy. Lilin receiving mysterious messages update by Lana Smithy. For spooky, Jill, or a made-up story. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the comprised signals. Joe Ren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. Wait, noise. Who are you? Are you really alive? Laughs. You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. Wait, noise intensifies. End of transmission. Developing. Sounds yandere. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year by Lana Smithy. Jill, I wonder if she's among those 80. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, and increased from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. Model Warrior Julianne returns this February. By Lana Smithy. 4. Is that a tear in your eye? Jill, no. Ooh. The classic magical girl show Model Warrior Julianne is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Never mind, not 2 months. 2 decades. Oh my goodness. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of the Glitch City citizens still need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, essentially the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with the kids without risking dinner or breakfast. It's all Decade's fault for reals. Oh man. Literally. And now to go to work. Saturday, December 24th. Good evening. Hey Joe. How are you feeling? I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kinds of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the 3 of us. The dogs you invited Titty Hacker. Gil invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend a night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier. Oh, not a guest character. But you don't remember this character coming up. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. Time for more music. Every day is night. Who was I? Umimoto. Where do I go from here? Those who dwell in the shadows. Your love is a drug. The answer lies within. The Neon District. In the skyline. A city never sleeps. It's showtime. In Glitch City, yes. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here, I'll check inside. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Oh, a couple of these songs are included in the GFL collab. Aww. And you think they're new recordings or remixes of them too? Ooh, fancy. Why does the place make people get lost so easily? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell? I'll have a drink. What about you? A Brantini, please. Right. The girl asked for Brantini. The Lilum freaks me out. They didn't appreciate it. It was lost on them. So, Brantini. Oops. I was right there too. Brantini. Aged 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3. Brantini. Yep, as long as someone stuck in the Minotaur's maze. Here you are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss. Well, I'm actually cosplaying, so call me Vela for the time being. And your little friend is... Essentia. Oh! The girl is cosplaying a character from another of the developer's games. I love that. I get it, you're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called VAI Bartender? That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year? That one. We're in a cosplay group dedicated to it, and we got lost on the way. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh yeah, a friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something amiss? There's a girl behind you. Y2K. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Ahem. Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. And you? I'm fine. Vela asked for a fluffy dream. The Lilum still freaks me out. And then Alex is just outside. Poor Alex. He's just there. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. No Karmatrine. Age. Mixed. Ta-da! Fluffy dream! Yeah, he just exists. Here. Yep, this is the thing. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. He started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Oh shit. Boss, Dee, R&B. I'm coming. You see, Dee is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before. He got tased. Oh god. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes, but that'll be that. You should go check on him though. Right, thanks again for the directions. Poor Alex. That was a very shocking experience for him. But please come again. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Black sailor uniform. I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly though, jeans under a skirt. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey Dorothy. Oh, hi honey. Are you okay? I just kinda wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted. Can Lilim just wander? Can I get you something? Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that. Right. Dorothy seems down. She asked for a sugar rush, but she hasn't told me about a drink that cheers her up. But hasn't she told me about a drink that cheers her up? Was it the Blue Fairy? Does this cheer her up or is it something else? Yeah, how do you cheer Dorothy up? I'm guessing Blue Fairy. If I'm wrong, oops. Hint, not a sugar rush. Well, I'm still guessing Blue Fairy. Cause that's not a sugar rush. Oh, not a Blue Fairy, but it's a very expensive drink. Oh my, you know, I like that then. Shoot. The only one whose favorite drink I remember is the boss. Big beer. So bad. Oh, it's a piano woman, okay. Sheesh. This is why I can never be a bartender. It's like, what's my favorite drink? Your favorite drink is a drink that you say that you love, so what do you love right now? I don't remember. Okay, aged and mixed. P-woman. Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you like having a piano woman whenever you felt like celebrating or feeling down? I did? Wait, I did! You actually remember such a thing? You're so sweet! I was half expecting her to say that she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. So much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. Yeah, what's my favorite drink? Can you give me a hint? It has liquid in it. Oh, okay. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh? Did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a hug at night is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor. Yeah, hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention, it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then, you were sad and that's all I need to know. Sorry for the loss though, I mean it. Thanks. Although I've wondered for a while, do you Lilim really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death though. You do? We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea that nothingness is paralyzing. There are few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws are bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. The reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they're the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it for their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know? It's a tad small though, sorry about that. And your cat is quite cute. It's so cute. What was his name again? 4. Why 4? I figured if he ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell, 4! It happened once. You'd be surprised by how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with them, you can say it's foreplay. Yeah. He was also named after someone. Really? Who? A Lilim kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Do you want anything else? Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I like. Okay then. What would Dorothy order? Blue fairy? So what is something that you might want? Oh no. Oh no, oh no. These quizzes are mean. What would Dorothy order? Can I just give her another piano woman? That's something she would order. Or no, would that not count? So anything from Sweet and Girly? Sweet and Girly, Moonblast. Okay, that's just girly. Sour girly. Blue fairy is a thing that she would like then. Eehehehe. Wait, but Piano Woman isn't girly. But it would still count? I want as much money as possible, so I kinda wanna give her that in that case. Sweet and girly. So, Piano Woman. Well, it's sweet, prom, and happy, so that counts, I guess. Okay, another Piano Woman in that case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Aged, mixed. Ta-da! And P woman. Here. Good. But that's cheating. You just served me this drink. Wait. Is it bad that I give you the same drink? Still right, isn't it? Yep. I still can't believe you actually remembered what I said about the Piano Woman. It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know? I wondered for a while though, why do you keep coming back here? For you, of course. Come again? Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar, but the way it's insulated from the noise of the city, it's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation. I see. It was weird to see you down though, especially since you're always so lively. Well, I wasn't down really. I was just thinking about a lot of things. Like what? Okay, I was correct. They just had dialogue for the repeat drink because it's funny. So yeah, you didn't ask for something different, so I should have known. I'm leaving a bad review who came over. No! That would have been rude. Well, my mom, Guardian asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian. That whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilim after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right? Yep, and I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. They always try to keep a varied... They always try to keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster. So what's wrong with your guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Huh? Dead daughter? I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't though, or at least not consciously. At times she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given me. She felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. But irony that years later, I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in a bedroom. How's that? Well, most of the time my job involves role-playing. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that. But on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that role-plays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute. What's the problem with your guardian then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad. Did you try talking with her? How so? Telling her just what you said to me, clear up all those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is. I never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though. Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her. She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think. Well then, I'm taking my break. Oh, I'll be leaving then. No, what I was trying to say is that I'm taking my break. You wanna come? Really? If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in the alley behind the bar, that is. I've done worse in alleys. Let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Alright. I'm gonna stay with Dorothy. Yay. Holy cow, though. Those quiz drinks are just mean. They are very, very mean. But it's okay, you know? All is well. And let's see. It's 9:22. Making good time for this day, actually. So the day stays about the same length as the first part. It should be good to continue in that case. Let me just save again just in case. So it's now safe to keep playing. Want one? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? Now you're a little girl? I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks. No, smoking seriously messes with my air filters, and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me though. Smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So, why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is. Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham. Graham? She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays, she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter, apparently. She suffered from nanomachine rejection all her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. What was your daughter's name? I don't know, I never asked really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is that surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine. Yeah, wait, red? Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared or surprised, she's not wrong though. Wait, does it mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Hayes is just my artistic name. Sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. Dorothy Warrior sounds like a fun name. What's so bad about Dorothy Warrior? So, what's your legal name then? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful if you ask me. So Dorothy's actually your second name? Should I call you something like Becky then? People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught. Because I use Dorothy Hayes as their name? Yep. Only my mom, her guardian, calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as his last name. Shortly after I joined their household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first. Hold on, so your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow? Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it. It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Ahem. Whoa. Was it? That was anger I read just now. Lots of anger. I still think it's weird enough. I mean, I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How you can end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours? I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us mind it though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. Then it's completely useless to try and correct him. But you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients too. How so? Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character. So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay? Sounds too far-fetched? Sounds plausible, actually. Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Okay, new music. I'm just gonna put Umemoto. It's all Umemoto now. Back. Did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event at Fight. I've seen it all year. Not really, no. Alright. Going out? I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was so hyped for that match, he must be devastated. Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Sei. Good evening, Joe. How are you doing? The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better. Ahem. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though. Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today. But I wanted to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time was outside. Buster? Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Something cold. Sure. Something cold for Sei. What does she want? Oh my goodness. The difficulty. Something cold. So as long as I have ice, I'm good. But what does she want? Doesn't matter. Like, oh no. Something cold. Something cold. Something cold. Like, some of these are easy, while others are just, oh my goodness. Something cold. Okay, cold and non-alcoholic. What's the most expensive cold item that's not alcoholic? Let me just look a little bit. Okay, it has to be on the rocks and optional, Karmatrine. Okay, optional... Let me start from here. All? Nope. Optional on the rocks and blended. So the sunshine cloud is an example. Oh, piano man. Wait, why? But that's not non-alcoholic. Huh? Well, does it have to be non-alcoholic? Or can I just give her a piano man? That is so funny. Coded non-alcoholic. Guide suggests alcoholic drink. Well, if it counts, I guess I could do it, right? I will trust... It would never, like, lead us astray, right? Hahaha, stray, you'd never lead me astray, right? Like, please, no. I'ma do it. I'ma give her a piano man. Okay. I mixed it up. Oops. Wait, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3. Oh, I put 4 accidentally, no wonder. Yeah, have you been to Misaki's bar? Yeah, her drinks are tasty, but she keeps getting me the most expensive stuff. She has gotcha tip. That explains everything. Oh, man. Okay, goals to not knock her out. I got this. Mix. Piano man. Here. Yeah, this is the one. Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too? It's not that cold actually, but I've always had a decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference. So, Stella's been with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and is having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that, can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. Sounds fun. I mean, have fun. Drink a couple of beers in our honor. Heh, I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's a lot of food and drinks and music. Does the game end after Mega Christmas? Sometimes there's too much food though. Cause if it ends like around there, I'm gonna spend all my money. Oh nope, okay. I should not use all my money then. Not just yet. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children and her staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have even started calling her Auntie Ella. Heh. Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween, meal party, and she's most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them, they're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend though, I just don't mind going to them. Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say. That and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know. You're not? I'm a tattoo ripped. They don't look cute on me. Nah, you would be adorable. Although with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too, breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. Ooh, about 5 full days more to go. That means I can start buying stuff later. But I bet you look good in a dress, Gel. It's been years since I last wore one, I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, but she does have one. She just stretches a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills? They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough. Why not go through a reduction surgery? Because she also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her? Huh. I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess in a taller, thicker person, her size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? On your first playthrough, you got like 2 endings. You got Dorothy and Almost without guides, but you missed all the others. Dang. Well, at least you got the best, girls. No, really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get you anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? I do, give me a sec. Something non-alcoholic per se. Does it have to be ice? Or can it be any? Because if it can be any, then that's fun, but if it has to be just specific, like this one's not alcoholic. I could give her a bleeding jade. For example, I gave her a blue fairy. Crevice spike. Let's see what else does it have. Gut punch. Any. Perfect. Let's see. Sparkle star. Sugar rush. Sunshine cloud. Let me go to the very beginning. I want to give her a bleeding jade. Spicy, classic, and sobering. Very good for her right now. And blended. Yummy. Say the name of this drink 3 times in front of a mirror and you'll look like a fool. Here. Thanks. You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least, it makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like feeling numb because that numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's still a portion of people that can't afford food. Or who are suffering from pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be part of. Ahem. There's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy, it'll be just me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, and we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know you hear. Sure. Hey, Say. Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now, with the White Knights disbanded and all? To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured, if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption, sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective.
Ah, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you?
Alright. Something strong for Mr. Detective, perhaps something manly? Doesn't matter what manly drink I give him. Gut punch? Pile driver? Duplex? Well, we went all the way to plan Z, now what? Let's just start back at top plan AA, then plan AB. Gotcha, leader. How did we get into plan ZZ? Oh no! But manly man drinks. Okay, anything else? Manly. Oops. Crevice spike? Manly. Okay, I'm gonna give him a pile driver in that case. Bitter, manly, and burning. That's strong, right? Pile driver. Here you go.
Yes, this'll do.
So, what brought you here?
Nothing special, I was just working on a case then, and I happened to be in the area.
What kind of work?
Tracking someone, a gun for hire.
What about the girl, Crimson something?
I'm tracking that girl.
Did you just get out of that job?
I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again.
Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer.
Say, how safe is this place?
We're protected by the BTC property laws. The walls are soundproof. And I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone.
Okay then, wait, soundproof walls? Why?
Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be pretty annoying without those walls.
Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender?
Nope.
He's some big name from Kanyevania. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection.
Uh-huh.
Well, it turns out that Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since.
He could be lying, you know.
Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter.
Why didn't you figure that out earlier?
I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier.
I see. Can I get you anything else?
What about a cobalt velvet?
Okay. A cobalt velvet for Mr. Detective here. Makes it easier for me when they tell me what they want. Okay. 2. Iced. 1, 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strong drink. Cobalt velvet. Here you are.
Oh, you actually did it.
Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay?
No.
So I made you accept the contract anyway, keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time.
He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least, deliver her message.
You could have been lying.
Yes, people lie. You made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or even if she's alright.
You do?
I have a daughter, she's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her, nobody had seen her, soon I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I couldn't just say no to his request of finding his daughter, but I don't expect you to understand.
So, how's the search going?
I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to the her from before, the bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening.
What will you do when you find her?
I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says and I don't want to find out.
What if she tries to kill you?
I might not look it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, I better go back to work before her trail goes cold.
Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a bit and I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. Aw, yeah. Flawless service bonus. I know a small party is what you needed. Money? Merry Mega Christmas. Yay, Merry Mega Christmas. Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as a Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Red Mons. Happy holidays. And I will save here. Save, please. Save. Save. Ta-da! Back in the room. Lucky number 13. Woohoo! Oh, this is gonna be fun. Next time we're gonna go to a party. My best outfit, huh? Am I gonna wear my sweatshirt? I wanna wear my sweatshirt. That's like, it's the best outfit. It stands out. It's beautiful. Just look at it, slut. Like, woohoo! Merry Mega Christmas, everyone! Oh gosh, I wonder how this is gonna compare to like Kamen Rider Christmases. Kamen Rider Christmases are just chaos. And there's Kamen Rider references in this game. Is it gonna be as insane? Oh my goodness. Aw, that would have been so good, a Jill cosplay. Missed opportunity. Darn. Or time to wear that at KawaiiCon, the slut shirt. It's like, I'm cosplaying as Jill, can't you tell? Like, excuse you, person, it's a Jill cosplay. All for the love of Jill. Yeah, and hopefully much nicer. And speaking of Kamen Rider, oh, I'm excited for tonight. It's gonna be fun seeing what happened in Zetsu and Tojima especially. Those series are crazy. And I like crazy. But for now, I gotta hydrate. I already ate my food, technically. I might want to eat a handful of M&Ms. Oh, imagine they do a tease at something crazy happening, but by the end nothing happens. You know, an uneventful Christmas might be good, though. Just a normal party where you're just gonna eat chicken, hang out, and talk. Ta-da! Good ending. Hello, hello. Just finished with the game for the night. I gotta hydrate, I gotta be good. I'm gonna have some water, and I'll see if there's any more M&Ms. Just a handful, I can just survive on a handful. So that being said, thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day at Pagachalak. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Hydration, please.